Good evening, Mr. Mayor, City Council members. My name is Marilyn Baird. I live at 2817 Kings Mill Road. On April 20th, 2011, I called council members that included Councilwoman Trudy Wade to express my disappointment regarding their recent decision around redistricting. This is my right as any citizen. Mrs. Wade called the police, apparently thinking that my actions may have been in violation of a North Carolina law. This truly was Ms. Wade's right. The Greensboro Police Department responded, listened to a recording of my message to Mrs. Wade, and made the correct determination that my actions was within my rights as a citizen and that I had done nothing wrong. However, after notifying Mrs. Wade that I had done nothing wrong, the Greensboro Police Department still responded to my place of residence and to my place of business in an effort to only intimidate me. The Greensboro Police Department then completed a report, an intelligence report on me for no reason. There was no crime, and they had no reason to conduct and record intelligence on me. I asked for a copy of the report in a meeting that I was in with Chief of Police Ken Miller, Assistant County City Manager Spelling, and Detective Graves. At first it was denied. After some time, Chief of Police Ken Miller rudely slammed his fist on the table and raised his voice and said, "If you want a report, I will get you one." Even after his violation, I feel this was a violation of Greensboro Police Department conduct rules. I still do not have a copy of the report. I did file a complaint on Chief Miller, one of approximately 17 allegations from other citizens already filed against the chief. The Greensboro Police Department supervisor, William Graves, even suggested to me that I could file a complaint on Trudy Wade for filing a false report. My questions are, why did the police respond to my home and place of business when they knew I had committed no violation? Why was there a criminal or intelligence report conducted on me and recorded for no reason? Why is Chief Miller allowed to disrespect and intimidate citizens? Why did Sergeant Graves guide me to attempt to file charges against Trudy Wade for a false report the police created? Why has Chief Miller now allowed police officers to investigate complaints against themselves? This can be confirmed if you go to YouTube and just put in SGT DJ Davis in the search bar. Mr. Young is aware of all these allegations and has done nothing. Thus, I come to you for your help. Thank you.
Okay. James Lewis. Mr. Manager, would we maybe invite that lady to come and speak to you here in the offices and try to answer her questions? YouTube is not my source of information, so anyway, thank you.
My name is Charles Cherry, and I live at 2104 Liberty Valley Road in Greensboro. Councilman Mathaney publicly stated that Captain James Henson, a member of the Greensboro Police Department's administration, was tainted, should have been fired 6 or 7 years ago, and that Mr. Mathaney did not trust Captain Henson, accusing Henson, a city employee, of being tainted, which is synonymous with corrupted. Mayor Bill Knight stated that former Chief Tim Bellamy got the job because he was black, that he was not.
That is incorrect, sir. Well, I don't know what the newspaper said, but I'm telling you that was incorrect. That was incorrect.
Did you say he was not a number 1 man, but he was a number 2 or 3 man? Accusing Bellamy at that time, a city employee, of not being qualified for his job. Assistant Chief of Police Anita Holder solicited me to commit a crime, which is a crime. I made my allegations to City Manager Rashad Young.
Sir, we've been this road once before, and we're not going to do it.
What are we not going to do?
We're not going to accuse city employees.
I just said you and Zach Mathaney.
We're not going to accuse city employees.
What should I do to report corruption?
You can meet with the chief if you need to bring.
I can't meet with the chief. Listen to why. Chief Ken Miller sent me this email. Regrettably, Charles, regrettably, you continue repeatedly to distort facts about processes, statements, and actions, lack clear understanding of the law, and continue to selfishly disparage the reputations of a number of our hardworking employees. Your behavior is unacceptable, and it is for these reasons that I will not continue responding to you beyond this email. A citizen, the chief of police wrote me that email. Here it is. In fact,
I agree with our chief.
Okay. I'm glad you said that on camera. But listen to me, though.
Sure,
listen to me.
sure
Listen to me.
Thank you.
I filed a complaint because the chief of police really doesn't have the authority to not respond to a citizen complaint. However, I made a complaint to Mr. Young on May 2nd, and I want to give you all a copy of the complaint because it's been over a month and he hasn't responded to me. So here, I'm going to pass these down. Now, if I can't report, as a citizen, if I can't report to the chief of police corruption and misconduct, I can't report it to you, the city manager won't respond to it, what should I do, Mr. Mayor?
You've always got courts.
Okay, so I should go to the district attorney.
I'm telling you what you need to do. I just made a comment.
So the chief of police is not responsible for answering citizen concerns and complaints. You're on camera. I'm asking you a question. Okay. So you won't answer my question. I'm going to tell you right now, this can be as infinite or as finite as you want it to be. But you're on camera, and you'll continue to be on camera. Answer the citizens. The chief of police got 17 complaints, ranging from behavior to discrimination, sitting on Rashad Young's desk since October of 2010. Do your job.
Thank you, sir. Your time's up.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Manager. Have you not made multiple attempts to respond to this particular citizen's complaints as well as other citizens' complaints when they reached your desk?
To not talk about the specifics of Mr. Cherry's allegations, I responded to the core of his issues when he was an employee of the city of Greensboro, and I deem that response to be satisfactory.
Okay. All I'm saying is that I know that every attempt to try to respond to a multitude of complaints from citizens, I think, have been made by city staff. I guess my concern is that if I don't know where this can go to be resolved, but it needs to be resolved. And unfortunately, all of the answers may not be what people want to hear, but I trust that the police department, legal staff, have all made every attempt to try to respond to this. And I think that in fairness to you, and I know it's going to be a time, maybe there needs to be just a list of a timeline, not specific, but that you have responded, because I know that there have been a litany of complaints, at least over the 2 years that you've been here, and they actually predate you. And it's really burning up a lot of city time and energy whenever you've made every good faith effort to resolve these problems.